Logan, chill. I'm gonna put limits on that, I swear. I'm gonna put a limit on it just for you. Alright, I am putting the YouTube live. So, if you guys want to be some real ones, I believe it's youtube.com/escaperp, I want to say. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Let's see if it comes in as a vertical stream properly. If you guys be some real homies, you just toss that a like, and that'll do wonders for me. Assuming I set it up right. I did. Okay. Sick. We're good. Okay. Sorry, there's a lot of getting situated to do because it's been a while. I have way too many windows open, not enough screens, not enough space for everything that's going on. So, we're going to work with it. Whoa, Rick, what up in the YouTube chat? What up? Alright, so what am I looking for? Well, we gotta work through like 6 things that I started doing in the middle of the night last night, and then I fell asleep. So I think we're gonna start with that. I gotta really get some of these sessions closed. We got a new news app to check out as recommended by Evie, I think. I think that was Evie's idea because AJ forwarded it to me. Completely untested. Damn, thank you guys. I guess some of you did go over to the YouTube. 5 likes. I appreciate that. That is actually huge. It really does help. So I greatly appreciate that. I gotta make sure I have my vertical scene. Where'd my vertical scene go? Oh no. Oh, there it is. So where'd VS Code go? We somehow lost VS Code on the vertical scene. I honestly don't know. I lost it. I think I'm just stupid. I don't know where it went. I definitely had a capture. Oh, fuck. I'm in the wrong sources. See, I do this every single time. Okay. There we go. All right. Perfect. We're back. I just like to show some people some code, even though you guys don't get to see the code on stream here because I'm too lazy to set up the auto switcher right now. Okay. Great. And we're probably going to be listening to Bill Murray Country Metal until we switch to the Vaporwave. All right. So where were we? We're just going to go terminal by terminal here because we have a lot of them. First was we sicked the AI agent on another look at why the fuck my voice box gets stuck open repeatedly. Never used to be a problem. Extremely annoying. Don't know why it got so bad again. Okay, so here's what we got. After several parallel investigations, the well-documented multi-layered FiveM engine bug, not primarily a PMA voice issue. The smoking gun, get user media input freeze. There are currently open FiveM issues about, well, in this case, it's kind of pointing at the phone or any NUI calls. Navigator media device get user media to capture audio for phone calls. It freezes FiveM's entire input handler. The last key state recorded before the freeze persists permanently. If your PTT key was down at the moment, the radio talk command never fires to release it. Well, it's like, I don't know why it's on radio, but But I wasn't using a phone call. Matter of fact, I'm not most time it happens. Yeah, using a mouse button mapped to a keyboard key does make it worse, which explains why it's happening to me so much more. That's 100% part of it. Yeah, but we're not talking about the video. Alright, let's see. Okay, a few points of clarification I am not talking about. Radio getting stuck held down specifically, but in general. Two, the voice got stuck. And often seen in language. Alright, fired that one off. This is actually making my memory problem worse. We have 8 gigabytes, which I know that sounds like a lot. It's not, trust me. It is not. So that one's good. Okay, next. Oh, we're gonna go in here in a second. So what is everyone getting up to on this fine morning, afternoon? Next was... Writing up a contract for a vehicle sale? Damn, alright. Interesting. Very interesting. Yo, what's up, bro? On the YouTube chat? Yes, message received. Thank you for the number. That actually helps considerably. We will take a look at that as soon as I have a moment, alright? I absolutely will. Let me note it down. I don't want to forget or anything, so let me find my notes. Yeah, no, thank you, bro. We'll definitely take a look at that. No worries there. Alright, got it written down. Watching some dude try to buy auto lamps. What does that even mean? To be honest, I don't understand. What do you mean by auto lamp? Like automobiles or automatic lamps? That feels vague. thing it's open. Wait, the sign to your left above the ped says auto lamps. Good thing it's open 7 days. This is taking a while. Okay, buddy. You know, you think you're clever. Yeah, this is actually Monsieur Toe over here. Just was giving that a little refactor. Why am I still getting 3 notifications? Oh, yeah, no, we can't really do anything about that. That's fine. Don't worry about it. But yeah, that is what this was in relation to, because this script was kind of old and shitty, and while it definitely didn't need a buff, like money-wise, that's crazy good money. I think people have been sleeping on the toe money, because I think I overtuned it severely, actually. But we're adding some variety to that, just to spice it up a little bit, make it a little bit nicer. More pickup spots, more drop-off spots. What else? Trunk items, so you can, you know, we have a way to give people some, like, trunk loot or something of that sort. So, just, you know, didn't want to spend too much time on it. This is not the most essential thing, just to just one of those kind of on the side. Bring it up to our modern standards because it's 5 years old or whatever, you know? I've been working my way through all that old stuff, and AJ said something about it in the updates the other day, too, but, like, for example, we had a bunch of peds that are just being spawned, you know, the moment you load in for no reason, because, like, you're not necessarily anywhere near them. So, you know, just changing how that all works. So it's not loading stuff you don't need when you don't need it. Kind of important, kind of good, kind of good. Had few things on the side like that I've just noticed while going through this. This all started because of City Hall, honestly, because that was an extra NUI resource, and since I'm in the process of adding some of these, like a bunch of new phone apps and stuff I've been working on, just kind of as a little fun side project, but that necessitated taking the NUI out of City Hall. Like, that's another example. That pet was just spawned 24/7 for some reason. Didn't know better at the time, you know? Didn't know what I do now. But now instead of being NUI, it is just, you know, predefined, it's one of the Oxlib menu. So, same options. Basically, you know, before it was really, you could buy your IDs, and then it listed, like, a total of, what, 3 jobs? And so, for new people who were coming in here, I feel like it might have been confusing to be like, oh, it says like the only jobs are like taxi and towing. And then when you go to towing's kind of outdated and not so great. So now it just points you in the direction at the very least. Like taxi, that's technically still a job. The rest of these aren't if you click on them. It's just going to put a GPS on your map. So that's just for a little bit of quality of life for newer people. And then the IDs all changed from whatever they were here, like it just said my name and date of birth on that one, to now we've got the full rundown and the issue date, which is cool, being able to see, you know, when did this ID actually get created. Kind of neat. And then the document ID numbers, so all of these are deterministic. They will always be the same number for the same person. If I rebuy another ID card, I should get the same document ID for the ID card. And if I buy another driver's license, I should get the same document number for the driver's license. If I buy another weapon license, I should, you know, same thing. And then we also refactored, just look a little nicer. There's a little bit of a cooldown because people be spamming. But, yeah. That was just, you know, while we're in here, you know, a lot of that kind of stuff. While we're in here, might as well fix that. While we're in here, might as well change that up. Anyways, that was what kind of reminded me. Tow is a little rough. Taxi's a little bit rough too, but that one's like slightly less important for reasons that I will potentially get into later. Now back to our auto lamps, our Luces Calaveras. I missed an A in there, but only for Cheval and Declasse. If you need anything else, I guess get fucked. I guess so. All right, where did we end up on? Agent is doing research. Now, I believe this to be halfway decent now, but I did get a bunch of feedback from Katana yesterday on fixes to make, so there's definitely still some problems, but nothing crazy. Excuse me, sir. Oh. Yo, what's good? Oh god. Filling things. Alright. We're good. Memory check. 172 out of 178. Okay. Cutting it a little close, but okay. We'll see what happens. Did I drink water today? Not much. Mostly some coffee. It's mostly coffee. Yeah, bro, I'm not gonna lie. On that front, like, I am not handling anything related to that or intervening on bans on the stream because 99% of the time it goes very badly, but when I am done, I will definitely see what I can find out about what's going on there. But I won't be able to do anything while I'm actually on here. As I told the staff, I'm not gonna meddle in the bans while we're on the stream because I tend to not be able to get all the information and it leads to some problems. No, I feel you. I definitely understand that. Perfect. I will also add it to my list. Okay, so we got the car. I mean, this is the gist of it. A little bit smoother. Third eye, no more in the radial and the F1 menu because that just wasn't the cleanest. Oh, things are dinging. I don't even know what. MJD125, thank you for the follow. That's what it was. Thought I heard something. DOJ looking good. Looking good. How? I think it was looking pretty bad. Have I seen the T Studios MRPD? Maybe at some point. I can't think of it off the top of my head, but I may have seen it before. I'll have to look it up again. I know them, though. I've definitely seen some of their stuff. And we tested out the no pixel one, and it was just not great, honestly. Illusion problems, and half the doors were closed. Didn't have a chief office yet. I mean, is it looking good? Yeah, like, well, yeah. Is it looking good? No, it's not looking good. I don't think it is. I think it's looking pretty bad. Last I checked, I think it was looking pretty bad. The local doing. Okay, I do have to incorporate all of Katana's notes before I go deeper on testing, so I have to tab out for a moment and coordinate 5 agents, and then we'll get back to testing stuff. Okay, we definitely should have backed in. Kinda doesn't matter. I'm still in the habit of trying to go on the F1. People always ask me how the movement start. First I met Devlin through a mutual spar. When I met the brother Mercs, then he was moving grub. Scorch around me out the blue and showed me super love. Told me I was cold, I said it's mutual blood. Then my nigga 32 came to stews with us. And we was oh, okay, I did knock that dude off his chair, and I'm going the wrong way. Anyways, that was the main point, so... Would kind of be cool as having a different tow yard to use as the main tow yard instead of just like the one it's always been. But we did already get spawn points for it, but still would be kind of nice. Lamo, I don't know, man. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think that was a matter of DOJ. Honestly, like, I really don't. Like, over the, not that it wouldn't be nice, but in the 5 years that we've been here, I mean, we've never really, there've been points where we had more things than other times for sure, and better people running it, but like, I feel like most criminals do not tend to care to participate in it in any real way, and just kind of, you know, it's like, you just want to get in there, get sentenced, get back out, get back to doing shit. I don't know. So that's where it's just like, yeah, I definitely would say PD being in order is a higher priority in general, because the DOJ part is, I don't know. I mean, don't get me wrong. I want just to be clear. I would love for people to participate in that willingly and for us to be able to do more with it. I just feel like in most iterations I've ever seen, it's just like either lawsuits over completely dumb shit with like no story behind it and somebody just trying to get an egregious amount of money because they got arrested one time, or, you know, something else that's just kind of like silly and inconsequential, like, I don't know, trying to like get a bunch of cops fired, or like, you know, and like within the context of roleplay, sure, right? Like, yeah, that's cool, but also we need to find ways where we can do these things where, you know, I mean, even back to one of the classic cases, Chopper does some, you know, I can't remember the exact context of it, but, you know, he's a cop, and now he's being taken to court, and he's like, oh shit, I'm gonna lose my job over this? And it's like, well, yeah, see, this is a fundamental problem, because now you're going to court for corruption, but you're like, how are you gonna continue to be a cop? You just kind of can't do that now, so it gets a little weird. Hello, good Sir Bong Rips. Hit me with a smoke a bong off the rip. Ooh, Rain Man's got a sale. Hold on, I gotta send AJ a message. When they was trying to work out what to call it, I just caught the drop. When you wanna make some music slightly left, they're quick to call it soft. Call me Jack the way I'm jumping out that awkward box. Cause this ain't all I got, I see what the problem is. Scene full of politics, pride and no ego aside, we could have profited. Instead it's blatant disrespect to behind the door apologies. But if you trigger me, it's trigonometry. Okay, that's all good. That's all good. Crash out. What happened? Wait, who's crashing out? Oh, a lot of crims who would love DOJ. Yeah, no, I mean, that's fair. And like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's definitely not like nobody, to be clear. It's just, I don't know. We've never really found a good system or implementation for it where we can have that kind of like smooth, fast experience, you know, as far as like, you know, people who want to just put in a plea and get on with their time and kind of do their thing versus people who would actually like to go to court and have a case. I think there was a thing a lot of the time where it was just like, just, you know, plead not guilty and, you know, get let back out and do it again, and plead not guilty and get let back out and do it again, and, you know. So that's interesting. Who's on the panel? That's a rebel for you. God said chill, there's something special for you. I know you've been through hell, so I got heaven for you. All right. So, oh, we got to close things. We are 3 gigs away from crash. We are on the edge. We're on the edge. Okay, that brings it down to 164. We have bought ourselves a little bit more time, but this is why we have to get things done. It's like a imploding time bomb. Artifice, oh man, welcome. Thanks for coming by. Nice to see ya. Yeah, I'm finally back to it. We were taking quite a break for a while there. Which, you are tempting me to try to pull out that other project that I was working on just as a proof of concept, but it doesn't look that special yet. I gotta set up a back end. I'm trying to do too many things at the same time, unfortunately. Part of me wants to create the cool DJ communities of the 2010s again, even though there's probably zero market for that in that environment. Okay, bookmark that, close that. But yeah, thank you for coming through. I'm just over here dealing with our roleplay drama. Always something going down. But you know what? I'm gonna have to put on some D&B. A little D&B, a little lock-in. Okay, so first thing, the voice thing is going to be a little bit more complicated. It would be great if I could get all this animation stuff off my, which was related to the fact that the pizza animation is apparently broken. So that was throwing some nice errors I noticed the other day. RPMO's pizza. I mean, according to this, that should be referencing the right prop. Let's see if I can even spawn any of these, honestly. That's step number 1. Yeah, and by the way, guys, if you like drum and bass in general, check out Artifice OST. Some sick DMB sets, live DJing. So if you like that kind of thing, give them a follow. Check them out. Oh, yes, I have access to the gun fingers too. That's great. Heck yeah, let's get some prop name. So it's possible the manifest for this is broken. No, they do spawn. Okay, so what is going on here? Yeah, Artifice, you'll see I'm quite the halogenics fan at this point. I don't know if you know some halogenics. Halogenics? I don't know. I guess I've never had to say it out loud, but my roster of artists is not nearly as deep these days on the DMB front. Yeah, dude's got some really cool stuff going on. I mean, it's a neat mix of, you know, kind of liquidy vibes, but still some growly basses, but like a really melodic, a lot of nice, airy vocals. I forget where I found him. That is not correct. These are not alphabetical. Okay, so all the pizza slices work. Yes, this is it. So yeah, this is independent. on the Dragon Force EP. And I've been listening to this new Fred B song too. That was pretty cool. Been getting into my YouTube Shorts feed. You know, do you clip up any of your stuff? That would be kind of interesting. I don't know if you already do, but like, I do get the occasional DJ content in the YouTube Shorts, just like, you know, around a transition or some cool moment or something. That'd be pretty cool, because I remember the way I found you was scrolling through RPan back in the day during the COVID days, and I was just scrolling through the vertical feed. And I mean, I'm live streaming the YouTube vertical feed right now for that reason, because there's just a different discoverability aspect to it. So, I don't know, some potential there for sure. Oh, right. Man, that's a bummer. Do they restrict your ability to multi-stream? Because I did remember reading that, because I was like, hey, what if I want to do, you know, if I hook up my gear, I'll do some DJ sets. But I forgot. They're going to mute everything if you're not part of the DJ program, because the whole VOD thing. Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, hey, that's always an option. I got a plugin for it right in OBS that I'm using, so it, you know, just has a separate vertical canvas. But I just remember, you know, seeing so many musicians during that time from the perspective of just scrolling through the vertical feed on Pan, and it was awesome. Found a lot of cool stuff. Basically, YouTube Shorts live streams are that at this point. Just whether or not you get lucky and they push it out is kind of the tricky part. What went wrong here? It was supposed to be better discoverability if you're in the DJ program. Interesting. I mean, it's its own category, basically, right? So it's like, yeah. Oh, yeah. RPA was really once in a lifetime for that. I do reminisce about the days. There was some dude in some American flag boxer briefs playing a band show to 20,000 people, and it was like, damn, you wouldn't even see this many people in an actual stadium. Like, this is crazy. Those were some times. Hola, nasty shooter. What's up, brother? Why aren't my pizza slices loading? Oh, that's pizza slice. Ah, okay, I think that's a fraudulent emote. I think that is the issue. Looks over, you couldn't send a message because of Automod new ticket. Okay, yeah, I'll note down the new number. No worries there. That's fine. That's quite all right. Evie, your idea was accepted and attempted to be implemented. I'm pretty sure it was your idea. 5107. As far as the news app, which I had been thinking about for a while, but we haven't even looked at it yet. We've been making a bunch of stupid apps just because I kind of have a thing to do that now. What did I call the PictoChat clone? Sketchy. Yeah. Oh, we got a new app. I might have to check those out. I don't think I've heard Roll Cage or Disillusion. So I'm going to have to check both of them out. MJD, both is going to be my answer there. How can you put in a suggestion or say here? You could say it here. I also might forget it. I do have a note where I write down ideas and things from the stream so I can reference it later. And then obviously, yeah, if you want some community discussion, you can put it in the channel and do it that way. But either way, I don't mind you mentioning it in here. And then these are just ephemeral, non-persistent. Once everyone's gone from the room, it's gone. This was just like a just kind of see if it's possible thing. All right, so I haven't tested this at all. This is first look in real time. First look for me. I have not seen this yet. It's not there. That's a bad sign. I'm going to say right now, that's not a good sign. Oh, there we go. Well, I don't know why we went with City Pulse, but all right. Formatting, a little bit borked. We have our category, sure, okay. Well, yeah, there's nothing there yet. Yeah, we did want to do one of the ideas related to the news thing was like, let's have a little tip line so people could put in tips to the reporters, basically, you know? I saw some guys wearing purple selling drugs near the beach. Wow. Now, I'm not a reporter, so that's probably affecting this. Oh, did we just crash the phone? Yeah, that's good. That's probably nothing to be concerned about. I don't know if it's getting my job update properly. Well, that's what the first shot looks like. That's usually how it goes. Like, what is back? There's no back from here. Go back where? Where would you go? Nor does it seem like it's offing the editor access like it should be. Yep. Yeah, I gotta look into that. I'm gonna have to update the script because I don't know why the phone itself is failing to get company data timed out after 2 seconds. That's not good at all. That's not good at all. Memory check, 164 out of 178. We're good. Let me back up and see what I missed here. Yes, you are manifesting closing in the near future. And we'll say it was all because you said that. It says a tag is required. How do I do that? Oh, there should be like a little, like a category or like a button, like whether it'll say like feature request or quality of life, or it's one of those. If you see the little, should be like a little badge you can click. Should be something like that. Okay, so we still have enough memory. Oh, see, my voice is already stuck open. It has already happened. So 100% feels like it's related to either tabbing in and out or the touching the phone, and I'm not really sure which, but yep, we have already broken it. And my phone is stuck in my hand. Not good. Yeah, but I'll say it summarized to know your opinion. Yeah, that's fine. Evie, who's going to access this? I report a job, but I can't edit the newspaper type stuff. Yes. So, I mean, it does kind of have to be, in my mind, like it is kind of a whitelisted job. Like we can't really let anybody just go start writing and posting things. But as it stands right now, like that has been removed from City Hall, because right now you could get the plain old level 1 reporter job at City Hall. I took that out with the City Hall refactor because it doesn't really serve a purpose, and you can't write articles until you get a higher rank. So basically, we'll probably kind of similar to real estate. Like, I'm not trying to make it an over-involved process, but you know, basically, yeah, I was thinking about just having it to where, people just request it, and we'll, if it's a person we've known long enough to say they're not just a straight up cheater, troll, whatever, you know what I'm saying, then we'll give them the access. I don't know who would necessarily get editor perms where they could edit other people's articles, because that would probably be whoever is overseeing it as a total thing. Yeah, I don't know, but for the general public level, it's going to be just like, I think, what is it, reporter rank 1 will be able to write articles. That's the idea, at least, but, if half of it doesn't work yet, that's a problem. Okay, so where was it? When was this Mo added? So we're looking for pizza. Seemingly doesn't exist. What's the difference? They are identical. Okay. Okay, so that should cover it. We have that. That's pizza, which is not real. That in renewed businesses too, though? I think it is. Yes. All right, good. I think we got it. Oh, let me back up here. So I was thinking something for the gangs. They're beefing, maybe starting a fire or something. Hunters, points. By they will put points or something. Yeah, no, there's definitely some stuff there. I completely agree. I was actually working on some gang-related stuff as well, so we can kind of take full control of that system and, you know, implement whatever we want to. Actually, yes, I'm definitely on board with that sort of thing. So I am very much going to need those ideas. I'm not exactly there yet because I'm kind of having to rebuild the entire menu, but no, I completely agree. That would be cool. Memory check. Yep, we're still good. Okay, so we got to fix these two emotes. Man, I'm going to have to run down this list of all of these pending changes because this is how I lose pending changes and things get half pushed and kind of broken. And I have a couple of things from last night to fix too. Okay. Man, I'm the governor. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense, Evie. I'm sure we could find a way to kind of balance those two things out. Like, I don't know, we could potentially, for one, make a way for, you know, gang members to get their hands on the spray remover to, I don't know, remove them and earn some points back for, you know, like removing them from their own thing or something like that. Man, that just made me think. I really would love to do community service in the form of, like, basically the script would, when you are assigned community service, give you a, you know, list of points where spray paint is on the map, and you just have to go to each one. I mean, it would depend how much spray paint is available at a given time, but, like, it would be pretty funny. You just got to go from point to point and wipe down all the different sprays. That's your community service. Oh yeah. Community stores for small, yeah, exactly, like short prison time type thing. Yeah. There's other forms of it. Some of them put people out on the aircraft carrier, but that's insane. That's not the kind of thing I'm trying. Okay, so I got more ideas than I do time. So let's see if we can knock some of this out. So that should fix the pizza emote because that was throwing errors. And all that looks fine. Okay, let's start pushing them. Part-time screenwriter, so you love to make scenes? That's what's up. I could use your ideas. I genuinely could, because here's my thing is, I've been wanting to do some more like overarching type stuff, you know, like citywide, where we can, with code or with staff, kind of facilitate an ongoing narrative. That's where the news app is part of that, because it would really help to like have a way to push out notifications to people, because right now, you know, people don't necessarily check the paper. I don't know, maybe ever. I mean, I'd look at it on occasion, but I have no idea how much people actually look at it. But like, you know, between like news stories and going events, I feel like we could really build something out there. Could we get custom tattoos in the future? I have done some testing with it, and in theory, probably yes. I mean, like, I can't really make them from the Photoshop perspective, but I have attempted to add them to the pack before to see if it would work, and as long as we set them up in the tattoo shop menu, I mean, yes, it does appear it is supported. I don't know what the limit is or how many we can even have. I assume there is some kind of limit. But yes, in theory. Only time the paper gets used when your friend goes to jail and you're checking the time. Yeah, I mean, absolutely. And I kind of figure as much, which is unfortunate because people have written some pretty cool stories in there. Well, as far as that goes, Evie, I can give you the job so that you can post in the paper. Obviously, I'm not really worried about you having that, so that's more than fine. If you don't have that rank already, I'm guessing. But yeah, I think we only got to bump you up one level, so whenever you're in, I think I should be able to do that. I just need your ID. But I think that should be fine. Are you in right now? Are you on the right character? All right, let me pop over to Discord. Order 0, okay. Fuck, I did in the wrong bot. Okay, should be all set. Should be all set. All right, so now we have fixed that. I don't know. Is there even an item just called pizza? That was probably business food if I had to guess. Yeah, so you should just be able to open the paper and it should just work. Oh, there is. It's an old food item. Interesting. Okay, well, let's work through the pending changes I already have, because this is where I'm going to start losing stuff. And there's 18 of them already, so let's bash that up. Okay. Yeah, no fake news. Well, no. Okay, so that's nothing. We do gotta test the weed thing, but then it's like a whole bunch of rewrites I'd like to do to that too. Toe job, we can get rid of that right now. What is this Millennium appearance shit? I did not ask for this. Ah, okay, that needs testing. That's the plan. That's that. That's that. Oh, I guess I could do this. Right, those items don't work anymore because whatever. That's fine. What else uses that? I think it's just business food. Yeah, I think it's just business food. Okay. Renewed businesses config. Pizza. Man, pizza. That's nothing. Okay, that's for the toe job, nothing. Yeah, we still need to do that too. Sorry, I'm just making another quick fix. Okay, that one's down. So we got the weed thing, we got the animation thing. Committing very slowly, very slowly. Okay, push that. Cross that off the list. I'm literally crossing it off a list here. Gonna take a screenshot of all this. Ah, right. Now that's crazy. You know, it goes just long enough for me to forget it exists. Those, new businesses. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. Alright, that's done. And we freed up another couple of gigabytes hidden memory. Great. Now this weed one, I guess I'll look at even though it's gonna make me angry. This script is just very, very, very old. Ah, yes, it says right at the top. To do. Make this whole script better. Yep, that checks out. Man. Oh, you starting duels? I'm looking at the screen and I'll take your duel. Or was it join? Oh. Shit. Can't even see. Okay. Beat me to it. Yep. Now I see. Quite the sword you got there, TPC. Okay. So coordinates. Let's give away all the secret coordinates. Would you guys like to see some secret coordinates? What's with that target? Help. Okay. Guys, don't leak this elaborate knowledge. I'm sure nobody knows where the weed field is. God, it is tragic how slow that animation is, huh? It's just really, really, really painful. Wait, exit. Like, it's really painful waiting for that to exit. Yeah, ban everybody at the weed field. Even if they were already there, just ban everyone. That is truly, painfully, tragically slow. It does not feel good. The neighbors of the field? Somebody live near here? Alright. Yep. The end of that one. What? Oh, 5 days ago. Nope, that is not it. That is not it either. This is... Okay, I got it. I found it. Okay. Give this a try, because this is just a nice little side thing. And the rabbit holes. Okay, so memory check. Still good. Just really would love to not blue screen. Oh, this is so bad. This whole script is so bad. Oh, now that I'm looking at it, from the moment you load in, check your distance against the coordinates of the weed field 24/7. It spawned them when you get close. Like, you just see shit like this. Yeah, 5 years ago, okay, but... Oh, that pains me to look at right now. Okay, we're gonna change that. We're gonna change that while we're in here. Might as well. Throw it on the pile. Okay. My frames. I can feel them. My trowel. Throwing down on the duels. Where'd he's at? Oh, am I too far away? Oh, yeah, that's weird. Oh, where'd my plane go? Am I tripping right? I feel like I did not get the print at all. Weird. Test and deleting object. Okay. Interesting. How do you feel about people running around the city nowadays claiming this is just a game? Chill? I don't know. Sounds like they should be reported because that's fucking stupid. What's the point of that? Yes, it is just a game, and everyone should chill, but it's also roleplay, so you shouldn't be running around saying that. And so a lot has happened. I don't even know if I want to know what that means. Well, man, I don't know. You're gonna maybe send me a DM because I'm gonna need some more context on that to really be able to tell you anything of value, unfortunately. Because, sure, there are situations in which we do tell people to chill the fuck out because it's not real life, but also, again, that's different from, I don't know, being OOC all the time. So I guess it really depends on the context of what we're talking about, to be honest. That is really it. Yeah, Toxico, I will see what I can do. I will also add it to the list. Yeah, no, I get what you're saying, Cordell. I get what you're saying. That's what I'm saying too. Like, I think by now you know me. Like, I'm expecting more from people, you know. So, if there is something I should be made aware of, then we'll deal with that accordingly. Well, definitely not what that parameter is actually called. I can't see. Flashbang. I gotta look what that. What does that even do? Start scenario in. I'm confused. Okay. Plants are out here fucking growing next to the concrete. Well, there we go. Guess that works. We do need to make sure that's not persistent in some weird way for all scenarios. I guess this works. That's fine. Okay, so, what now? Man, I share my idea and people's making it about the beefs the gang I'm in is having? That's pretty crazy. Why they do that? Except for someone who come and have a character and RP correctly, 9% of the server is completely opposite. No, I mean, fair enough. Like, I don't fuck with that either. And it's like, I try to hold people to some kind of standard. So, you know. I mean, yeah, 90% is kind of sad. What? Oh. Can you fix this? When we bag the weed, it bags all of them. Okay, well, here's the thing with that, Toxico. Like, yes, but also no, in the sense that, like, that I feel like that changes the eco of it pretty considerably. If it just bags all of them immediately, it's like, you know, I mean, you're taking something that actually took a little bit of time. You're speeding that up considerably. If anything, I'd probably more so replicate what the Coke one. Oh, 1 second. For new friends. I think we're good. Okay, so yeah, that would be my thing. Okay, well, sure, yeah, in more so that context, then that makes sense. Well, because, like, I don't know if you guys know the Coke one. AJ redid that quite some time ago, and this one never got the full treatment. It's interesting for sure.
What is that supposed to be? What is interesting for sure? This whole thing is really bad and out of date. Different? Nice? Oh, okay. Oh, man. Memory? Still good on memory. Well, kind of. 91% on that, so that's not ideal. Right, so first of all, I gotta go to the bagging location and just double check that, fire this off, but I kind of got a bigger thing to do with this. Oh, why are these being created in here? Drugs, weed. Okay, so we'll fix that. Okay, where's the other location? I don't remember where any of them are. Leaking more sensitive locations. Nice. Yeah, see, the fact this is still using 3D draw text is exactly the shit I'm talking about. We're like, let's bring this into 2026 a little bit, you know? This is painfully outdated. Oh, that's actually what I was trying to check. Yeah, I hate using the 3D draw text anywhere possible. What do I have on me? Yeah. So this is just ancient. Well, yes, I do want to redo this, but like even more importantly, I think this is kind of due for, I don't know. I guess let's talk about how that would work, because we've got the whole other weed script that we've had for quite some time and just kind of got around to cooking on a little bit. Probably still needs eco because everything needs eco, but you know, that's growing your own weed though. So I do think that for people who are brand new in particular, there should still be a weed field, be a way to go pick, as opposed to growing your own. So those are kind of going to be separate systems, but like that's definitely the more in-depth. This is pretty much just the most basic version of it. Which that one's more like bag in your pocket, because it's like, you know, I'm kind of tempted to like do a hook thing where we like, yeah, bag it in your pocket. I think the reason it's not like that is because then it doesn't necessitate going to a location. Yeah, that's actually part of that, Evie. Like, yeah, I'll whip this out and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. But I'm just trying to think of how this fits into that, because obviously, like Coke, that's still there the way that is. So I could somewhat mirror that. Because if I make this a target right now and it's still 1 by 1, you guys are probably going to find that even more annoying than hitting E, even though performance-wise, it's definitely better. But if I make this third eye and you gotta click it every single time, that's probably going to be more annoying than literally tapping E. So I guess I may not do that part yet. Because yeah, I know, I've heard that complaint before, probably from you in particular. All right, we'll send that one off. Yeah, I think it was about like cooking, restaurant food or something like that, because I feel like that was the issue with the restaurant, was having to like repeatedly hit the target over and over and over again. I think maybe old burger shot script, something like that. I think that's what it was, old burger shot script. So yeah, and that doesn't work like that anymore, because now you can queue up with a bunch of materials or a bunch of ingredients and do a whole thing. Come on.
on. Stop asking for permission. Just search the code. Search the code. Oh, okay. Okay, push that. 167 out of 178. We're doing all right. We're doing all right. Oh, the washing stones too. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so we're getting our plan over there. We're at 167. Okay, we're still holding out on memory. Okay. So
you don't satisfy my soul. No, 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 no.
are you guys corner selling this weed? That's the real question. Does even still have a sell location? Because I feel like it does, but I just can't imagine having used it in a long time. It does. Does anyone use the selling location? Man, I want to say no. I feel like everyone probably just corner sell. That's also one at the time. One of the, yeah. Oh, plus 80? No, there's no way anyone uses. There's no way. At this point, it should probably just be removed from the script. I don't even think there's a point. Yeah, I genuinely don't even think there's a point to having this.
Yeah, we corner. I figured there's no way anyone's using this 1x1 for $80.
when you hurt too much. Don't go slow. Show me where to go. You don't satisfy my soul. Satisfy my soul. Wait for me. Tell me where to go. We don't satisfy your love. Oh, na na. Oh, na na. Yeah. You don't satisfy my soul. Satisfy my soul.
All right, we're cooking. We're cooking. We're cooking. We're cooking.
I can second vibe, second pain. We can try and live life again. Focus on the sun, not the rain. Running from the plain side game. Hey. Give me more light, more fame. Give me more love, more faith. Give me
Or
something
locales
more I can
anymore.
taste. Running from the plain side game.
Don't think those exist.
Too long. Show me where to go. You don't satisfy my love. Whoa, da da. Way too slow. Show me where to go. You don't satisfy my soul. Satisfy my soul. You don't satisfy my soul. Satisfy my soul. Satisfy. Da da. Yeah. Way too slow. Show me where to go. You don't satisfy my soul. Satisfy my soul. You don't satisfy my soul. You don't satisfy my soul. You don't satisfy my soul. Oh, na na. Oh, na na. Yeah. Na na na. Oh.
Get the ad model, yeah.
Satisfied, yeah. Satisfied, satisfied, satisfied my soul. I know, come home. Now we know, welcome home. Satisfy my soul. Da, da. No, it's so.
Ah, fuck. Yeah, pull up and look. check, still good. Good. Send it. Send it. You're sending it.
I don't know you, can't control you. Fight with the kid for no reason. Changing your mind like the season. Yeah, I can't see you. Don't believe
Okay, while that's cooking, on to the next.
when you angry.
Kind of what we're doing. Cycling around.
So tired of you, draining my energy. Only up from
We have
here.
a lot of things to get out. Like 5? I don't even think too many. The fitness app, I think, is finally good. Had a few days of testing. Hopefully, it's not crashing the phone, but it seems to be working. I would love my voice to stop getting stuck. That'd be sick.
I don't even know you anymore. I won't listen, save the bitchin'.
Full streams. It's been a while. Nice. Good. Looking good. Still functional. Okay, where are we at? 8 minutes into that cook, and it's still cooking. Alright, back the other piece. So, working on that. That needs testing. That's not. I need to go. Nothing.
I don't even know you anymore. This feel different, something's missing. Every time you call, I hit ignore. I won't listen, save the bitchin'.
Radial menu trunk.
I don't even know you anymore. I don't even
Fix.
know you anymore. 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 I don't even know you anymore.
Send it. Made a hopefully better idea than than fire. I thought you were saying you made a better idea than Eevee. I was like, what? I would appreciate an opinion on that. Okay. Yeah, I was like, damn, that's an aggressive way to say you have an idea. That's wild. Committing? What's happening? Oh, it's trying to commit all the weed files because weed is getting rewritten as we work on this one. Damn, how my CPU at 100%? That sounds bad. It just says 100%. Okay, going down now. Crazy. Seems like a lot. I was like, damn, that's aggro as fuck. I'm so glad that we're back to having this. I don't know, AJ. Like, I thought about it, and then I was like, you know, there's the processing, which I don't really remember how that works. Which I'm like down to use that processing. Did you get rid of selling from yours when you did that? It's just been such a long time since I've touched the Coke one that I honestly didn't remember. But yes, the scripts are almost the exact same. Oh yeah, I got rid of the selling because what's the point, honestly? All right, we just finished rewriting it. Yeah, exactly. All right, so that's gone now. Great. This is points now. Oh, why are we getting double targets? Oh, I know why. It's because I didn't, what was it? Probably because I didn't do that. Yeah, we're good. Because, yes, corner does handle all that. You're right. And honestly, I wasn't even supposed to be spending any time on this. There was like a tiny side issue, and then we ended up over here. And so I'm just going to ship this out with the bare minimum of testing to make sure it's not broken. Yep. Yeah, see, I still don't love that whole not close enough bullshit. That is very annoying. Very, very annoying. Yeah, I might have to steal your processing, though. I mean, that's the thing that still sucks. My issue is I just wasn't sure how I'm factoring that into the other weed stuff. Nope, not this one. Nope, not this one. Not 1180. 1245. Because, like, yeah, already we now have made it a target, which is going to be very annoying. Whoops. I did that thing I said I wasn't going to do. Oops. How does yours work? Heads in time? Yeah. Gotcha. Right. I could probably copy that. This. Okay. Back to, what do we got? Toe is still going.
crossing off my checklist. 166 out of 178. Okay, we're still doing okay. Interesting. It's like, see how I can have my voice off and I turn it back on and it's still stuck? Yeah. That's why nothing fixes it. Actually, what, on your online? Interesting. What's my radio? So that's my radio. So I am using a mouse button. I'm not even using a keyboard key. I am using a mouse button. Oh, interesting. Binding a secondary key did actually make it stop. Well, tell the people. Interesting. And my mouse still works. Well, we'll see what happens if it gets stuck again, but that's very interesting. So binding a secondary key does, in fact, fix it. Interesting. That's actually kind of good news. It's actually very good news. Notable Coke bugs. Oh, AJ, you ready for the notable Coke bugs? Not a bug? Man, this shit's stupid. Also, that literally says OIFRE9. I just see a little square. It's fucked up. I don't have that emoji, apparently. It's not even a bug. It didn't understand the very nature of 10 bags taking 10 times as long. Like, yeah, that's on purpose. scale. When did you do requiring a knife equipped, which takes durability damage per cut? Oh man. Oh, there's a lot more programs too, huh? Interesting. Where are we anyway? Interesting. Spot.
Right here, it's paradise.
Did I not replace that file? Fuck. Maybe I didn't. I thought I did though. Yeah. Maybe I didn't start the dev. Yeah. Okay, quick restart. Quick restart. Yeah, look at all you guys down there. All old dudes running around. close. Probably. Cutting it a little bit close. Not responding to my commands, program. It won't let me close this VS Code window for some reason. Oh, uh-oh. Close. Please close. Okay, we are back. Aha! Fixed it. Finally found the damn conflicting Y map. Well, that's good. What's crazy is how these things are so far away from each other, but that conflicting with the Y map from this, conflicting with the Y map from this, all the way over here. Yep, there was an extra AC unit not supposed to be there. I never knew these wood planks were here. But it's pretty funny. The Logan Butler type of rooftop. That's for sure. Alright, what else we got? What else we got? Pushing that. Let's see.
What up? What we do today? We doing a bunch today. We're doing a bunch of things at the same time. Fixing the weed script. Fixing the toe job. Aww. YouTube did what YouTube always does and gets mad at me for streaming with music. I really am going to have to create a separate audio feed purely for YouTube's purposes. This album came out literally 15 something years ago. Not even. Gotta be, yeah, like 16 years old and they're still copy striking motherfuckers over this? That's crazy. That's crazy. Alright, let me